to highlight all the good things that a person has done and leave out all of the bad. While in theory, this would seem like the logical approach to such a task, I feel like it would leave out the most important elements to the basic foundations of a person's character. In regards to Jason Hogan, my brother, it'd be leaving out some of the most essential parts of his plight to grow and break free from the person he once was and diminish his transformation into something ordinary. The fact is, ordinary is not a word I would use to associate with my brother. I have to admit that growing up, I often thought the same thing. As an adult, I tend to see things differently now. It was not that he thought he was black or that he even wanted to be black, but simply he felt good about who he was, and these were not trophies he was collecting or bragging rights, but friends and people he actually cared about. While it's easy to look back and say that many of his friends may have been unsavory characters, I could say the same for many of the people I've called friends in school. It should not go unnoticed that some of the people he was friends with still visit him today. They are successful businessmen, parents, and more than that, they are now family. To say my brother lacked the ability to choose good friends would be to cast blame on someone for what he has done. How could robbery and a 15-year sentence be the best thing to happen to someone? How could losing the best years of your life to prison ever be a good thing? I would have thought the same thing 15 years ago had I not had the opportunity to see someone blossom under such conditions. Like the rose that grew from concrete, Jason has turned a harsh and difficult environment into an opportunity to expand and improve himself. Over the last 15 years, I have seen the growth and change of a boy into a man. Many people would think that such hostile conditions would render it impossible to grow and learn how to be something better than the person you were when you received your sentence. For these people, I would offer up Jason as a prime example of how a person could overcome their own personal demons and bad decisions and change not only into a person that has the ability to lead and inspire, but into a man that others can look up to and gain inspiration from. Jason has jumped at every opportunity to better himself on many levels. He's attended classes that have helped him to understand the impact of his choices on his victims, his family, and himself. He has immersed himself in his faith. This has helped him to find solace and respite from his environment, as well as provide him with a set of values that allow him to step forward as a leader. After multiple visits with my wife and children, it is obvious that he has a gentle side and a deep-seated desire to experience a fulfilling life outside of prison. While the actions of a 20-year-old, immature young man have widespread ripples, they also have allowed me to see something better in Jason that may not have otherwise been visible. I am forever grateful to my brother for being the person he is. He is not a terrible person or a less than honorable person. He is simply human. He made a single terrible mistake, but it would be wrong to allow this to identify him as a person. The truth of the matter is that good people make bad choices. If the point of our prison system is to allow those who want to reform and transform themselves into functioning members of society, it has worked. In closing, I would like to talk about what I've learned from my brother and why I feel that despite his current situation, he has done his job in guiding his little brother to a successful life. My brother has shown me that no matter how dark your situation, you have the ability to be a guiding light. He has taken what I consider to be a terrible situation and turned it into something great for him. He has shown me that inner strength has no measure. The experience of having a loved one in prison has allowed me to grow stronger emotionally and allow me to see Jason in a way I think is rare for many people to view their siblings. It is not often a person gets a chance to change who they are and help shape the lives of people around them. I would like to thank my brother. While he did not know it and certainly did not plan it, he sacrificed himself to show me how to be strong and that it is possible to be something better than others think you can be. He has taught me how to believe in myself. He is everything a big brother should be. This was not his intentions, and he was probably not even aware that his actions had such profound effects on me, but he is truly someone that has come into his own and is an honor to be his brother. I ask that you do not regard my experience as a testament to Jason's character, but that you allow his actions and accomplishments to speak for themselves. There is nothing anyone can say or do that would change the minds of those who seek to see the worst in someone. But I would challenge these people to look past the inmate number, to look past their preconceived ideas that all inmates are bad people. I would ask that you remember that we all make mistakes. Your mistakes should not define you, but rather how you would change your life based on the lessons you've learned. Jason has changed not just his life, but mine as well. I would like to take this opportunity to explain to you why I feel that society could benefit from Jason being released. Jason has grown to be a leader, a compassionate, insightful person. Um, Over the past 15 years, through multiple visits with not only myself, but my wife and children, I have seen him become somebody that others gravitate towards, that he has a propensity and a desire to teach and to help people and to really show them that they can be better than they think they are, and that they can take the negative situations and turn them into positive things. Um, he's become very philosophical and very introspective, and he has so much to offer in terms of counseling and just really helping people to find out who they are and to help put them on the right path. I think that society would be grateful for someone that could not only educate and inspire other children and people of the community, but possibly deter future kids from going down the wrong path. I think that the prison system has worked in this particular circumstance. I feel like Jason has been rehabilitated. Jason has not only discovered who he is, but what he is capable of. And I think that it would be a crime to keep someone like him in prison when he has so much to offer.